Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. We're about to show you why we're the best town around. I don't think I have to do my next line, which is, my name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town. I think you already know that, but we are so proud to have our annual senior summit here this morning. We had 374 people check in. That's a record for us. Last year was 292. So this is an amazing event, and there's a whole lot of people I want to thank for putting this together. First of all, the most important document you're going to get today. There's a lot of great exhibitors giving a lot of things out. This Senior Citizens Directory is a phenomenal resource. It has everything you could possibly need from the town, from the county, from the state, from the federal governments. It's got all kinds of private social service agencies. It lists everything that can impact your life, your quality of life. If you haven't gotten one, please get one. If we have extras, take some for somebody you know that's not here. We're very, very proud of this book. The other important document you have, which is my personal favorite, our summer concert calendar is out and ready to go. We have our Monday shows, which is probably where most of you are in terms of the entertainment. I'll just go over Mondays. Lady Supreme is Diana Ross. The Everly set, obviously, is the Everly Brothers. The Capris, Jesse Garin, who does Elvis. Forever Ray, who does Ray Charles. The Duprees, The Happenings, the great Bobby Wilson, the Cameos and the Infernos. Monday nights, the field behind the health center and behind the high school. That's the 50s and 60s. Tuesdays are 70s and 80s. Wednesdays are very small eclectic acts. Thursday are local bands. And Sundays are country. So we have a great lineup. We also added this year for the children, for your grandkids, 3 plays in Parker Press Park, one in June, one July, one August. We have 2 kids concerts. We have 4 middle school teen nights. We have a whole lot of things going on in Woodbridge. There is something to do in town every single day of the summer. I would like to introduce now to people at the dais here who you all probably know many of them, if not most of them. I'll start with Michelle Morgan, the director of the Department of Senior Services. She'll be speaking in a few minutes, but she is in charge of everything senior in Woodbridge Township. Michelle Morgan. I'm kind of hiding her. That's good. Her assistant, Cynthia Ruzich. Her admin, Renee Santos. Please stand when I mention your names. We have from our senior centers, if you go to Evergreen, you know Brianne. And Joanne is back minding the shop. If you go to 5 Branches, you know Mary Lynn. And Iris is back watching the shop. If you go to Oak Tree, Boomika is in the house. If you go to Sycamore, Danielle is here. And Melissa's back watching the shop. And if you go to Maple Tree, Hank is your guy. Let's hear it. Now from the Office on Aging, we have Jody, Colette, Kristen, Melissa, and Julie. These are the people that help you every single day. We also have our interns here, Angela and Tatwa, and they're back manning the tables while these people are up here. I also want to introduce some other people. They're in the audience. Our Director of Health, Phil Bajowski, Deputy Director, David Koliginski, Rec Department, Brian Molnar and Paul Losick, our Police Department, Bob Hubner, Joe Niski, Bob Brady, our Community Affairs Officers, Mike Harris and Mark Zeno, from Public Works, George Brew and Bobby Higgins, from the Barron Arts Center, Cynthia Knight, and from the library, Monica Eppinger. Also from the Office on Aging, they're back watching the shop. At Evergreen, we have Dawn and we have Michelle. So that is the complete lineup of all the people you need to know in Woodbridge Township. So let's give one big round of applause to the best team around in the best town around. Also from the Mayor's Office, the people to help put this together, we have our Communications Director, John Haggerty, his Deputy Director, Megan Kushba, and from Megan's office, Kelly Walsh. We have our administrator, Vito Simaluka, in the house. I'm just looking over, I didn't mention, but from our addiction services division, we have Chris and we have Gabriella. So this is the team, as I said, which is fantastic for Woodbridge Township. Couple of things coming up. Our senior art show will be next week at the Barron Art Center. That's already sold out in terms of artists, but if anybody wants to go, they certainly can. Last weekend, we completed 24 houses with tooling around the township. It was an amazing effort. So many companies came out, so many companies donated. We had a woman who for 5 years was a volunteer about 5 years ago for 5 straight years. And then this year she needed the help, so she went from being a donor to being a donee. So many great stories about so many people. Please don't be shy. If you have a house and if you no longer can afford to pay for some improvements or you no longer can do them yourself, please don't be shy to ask for help next April. You fill out a form, we visit you, we look the house over, we check a couple things to make sure you're qualified, and then the work gets done. And the people in town are more than happy to do it. We are also bringing back Tommy Toolbox. That is something we had for many years. Tommy's not really his name, it was Carl, but he would go out and do little jobs, fix railings, fix doors, minor things here and there, the kind of things that annoy you, but you can't get them done. We'll help you get them done. So all you have to do is call anybody behind you here at any one of your senior centers or the Office on Aging or the mayor's office, and we will make sure that you get the help you need. We also have the farmers market starting June 25th, which is going to be, we think, in the Parker Press lot across the street. It used to be there years ago. It's a much more inviting environment with trees and grass and shade than a parking lot in front of Town Hall. It was under construction for the apartments that are there, but now the people who built the apartments are spending a lot of money and completely fixing up Parker Press Park. There's parking in the Town Hall parking lot, there's parking in all the train station parking lots, and there's parking in the Berkeley College parking lot. So all around that site is plenty of parking. So we're going to put the farmers market there this summer starting June 25th. 2 more resources. You're in one of them, the Woodbridge Community Center, and across the street is the Club at Woodbridge. These are our centers for health and fitness in Woodbridge Township. I liken it to the club across the street being a country club golf course, and the community center is more of a public golf course. So you have 2 options. Each has a track, each has a pool, each has all kind of gym equipment and cardio equipment and weight equipment. They're both fantastic resources. So if you're here for the first time, take a walk around, especially go upstairs and check out what's going on. We also have the fireworks on July 3rd. They are without a doubt the best fireworks anywhere in the immediate area, maybe in the entire state of New Jersey. It's a wonderful show. A lot of work goes into planning that, but probably more than 10,000 people every year come out to witness those fireworks right in Williams Park in the Seawarren section of town off Cliff Road. It's a wonderful, wonderful event every single year. And now I would like to turn the microphone over to the young lady who I introduced before. She is the head of Senior Services. A few years ago, we decided that health and senior services was too much, and we wanted to split that up, so we let the health department run their end of it, and we put Michelle, who was running Office on Aging, we put Michelle in charge of the new Department on Senior Services. And by the way, let me mention the health department. They had a fantastic last 3 years. Over 20,000 vaccines they distributed at the health center. We're the only town in the county that has our own health center. We're the only town in the county that had our own vaccinations. And between them giving us the report for our calls and them running the vaccines, and they come out to people's cars and they go to people's houses, and it's just amazing the job that the health department did. With COVID, we right now are averaging less than 4 cases a day. So the White House said it's over. I don't think it's over until there's no more cases. Maybe there'll never be no more cases like the flu, who knows? I'm not a health person. I just know that we have a great health department. So Phil and David, thank you very much. Now I've said enough. Let me turn it over, as I said, to the director of the fantastic Woodbridge Department of Senior Services, Michelle Morgan.
Thank you, Mayor, and good morning, everyone. A round of applause to all of you for joining us here today, and a tremendous round of applause for my team that the Mayor has introduced, because without them, the success of this summit would not have been achieved. As we all know, each year in May, the Administration of Community Living leads the nation's observance of Older Americans Month, and in 2023, the theme is Aging Unbound, which offers an opportunity to explore diverse aging experiences and discusses how communities combat stereotypes. This year, the Woodbridge Township Department of Senior Services will promote flexible thinking about aging and how we all benefit when older adults remain engaged, independent, and included. On this 60th anniversary of Older Americans Month, we honor our township's senior citizens whose lifetimes of hard work, devotion to family, and commitment to community have laid the foundation for the township that we are today. I am grateful to Mayor McCormick, Business Administrator Vito Samaluca, and Deputy Business Administrator Casey Wagner for always pushing the envelope for the benefit of township senior residents. They give the Department of Senior Services the flexibility to spread wings and bring events such as this amazing summit to older adults and caregivers of Woodbridge Township, as ensuring that older adults remain involved and included in our community for as long as possible. The Department of Senior Services' responsibility is to ensure that our township residents age in place with dignity. Our department is comprised of 3 divisions. The Senior Transportation Division, supervised by Diane Mantegas, our Social Work Division, led by Division Head Allison Wisniewski, and our 6 senior centers, led by Cynthia Rusich. It is the partnership amongst these 3 divisions that make aging in place in Woodbridge Township the perfect place. The coordination of this summit was led by the Division on Aging, including Allison Wisniewski and her team, for which I am most thankful. Her diligence in selecting appropriate exhibitors is reflected by her presenters showing today. Our entire senior services staff has been promoting the Senior Summit, and we are all smiles to see so many of our senior center members, our senior center passengers, residents, and families. We are humbled by your trust and your support, and we look forward to being your lifeline. We are excited to celebrate Older Americans Month with our partners in the aging community. To the 55 exhibitors present today, I wish to express my esteemed respect for the work you do each day, and thank you for bringing your professional expertise today to help our residents age in place with the benefit of a whole host of programs. In recognition of Older Americans Month, we challenge all of you to participate in Aging Unbound, finding a new passion and push boundaries. At our senior centers, you can explore the choir group, piano, crafting, crochet, puzzles. Our transportation service will take you to our community events such as this summit today and the mayor's concerts. Explore the rewards of growing older. With age comes knowledge, which provides insight and confidence. Continue to grow your knowledge through reading, listening, classes, and creative activities. At our senior centers, we have book clubs, gardening, computer classes, and educational seminars. Everyone benefits when we are connected and involved. Stay active by volunteering, mentoring, participating in social clubs, and taking part in activities. In our township, we have at least 7 senior clubs, a food pantry, home-delivered meals. And not too long ago, we did a mentoring pen pal program with the local middle school. In forming relationships as we age, it is an essential ingredient of the well-being of our seniors. At our senior centers, we have monthly luncheons where we can break bread together. You can make new friends, you can meet old friends, and you can do a little dancing. And sometimes those relationships are most strong with our social workers. Sometimes that is the only relationship that they have. and we are there to support you during challenging times. Older Americans are the pillars of our community, and we owe it to you to value your wisdom, to celebrate your contributions, and to champion your well-being. To the older Americans across Woodbridge Township, we will always support you. I would also like to mention that September 25, we are hosting a Senior Fraud and Prevention Conference. It is going to take place at the Maple Tree Senior Center. We are collaborating with the Middlesex County Office on Aging, and the Surrogate's Office will also be a presenter. I want to thank everyone who helped make this possible, from the Communications Director to Megan, to our IS Director, the Community Center Director, and all the team of the WCC. I applaud you and thank you for making this possible, and I'm very much grateful to all of you to come to see us today and take advantage of all of our exhibitors. Thank you.
Thank you. One more time for Michelle Morgan. In my excitement this morning, I missed, Michelle mentioned her, the head of the Senior Transportation Division, the great Diane Mantegas. Let's hear for Diane. We also have some of our elected officials here. We have the Dean of the Council Delegation, has been on the Council since 2007, Greg Ficara. We have our newest council person, just served a little over a year so far, from the First Ward. If you live in Woodbridge proper or Seawarren, she is your councilwoman, Sharon McAuliffe. We have our Middlesex County surrogate who's here at the table, and she said she saw more people than she's ever seen before, Clarabelle Cortez. We have a guy who's been in the Assembly for 6 terms, and for the last 3, his colleagues have elected him as the Speaker of the New Jersey General Assembly. Only the second person ever to have that happen 3 times in the last 150 years, the great Craig Coughlin. And the only one of our elected officials I'd like to speak because of this kind of event and what it is. It's about health and it's about senior services. And that is the committee that Senator Joe Vitale chairs in Trenton. He's been in the Senate for 26 years. As I said, he's the chair of that committee. He has been an amazing resource for me, for the council, for the whole administration, leaning on him based on his experience, basically being the head of healthcare policy and senior service policy in the entire state of New Jersey. And we can call Joe with any questions we have. He's always there. His staff is terrific. They know what they're doing. They can help us cut through the red tape and get to the right people as quick as possible. And I just can't tell you how great it is to have him as the state senator representing the 19th district, which is Woodbridge, Carteret, Perth Amboy, Sayreville, and South Amboy. He's been tremendous. He's been a great friend to all of us. I'd like him now to say a few words. The great state senator, Joseph Vitale.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. Let's have a hand for the mayor. Really big round of applause. In events like this, and Mac talked about his team here this morning and their dedication and their professionalism. But it takes a leader. It takes that one person to have the vision to be able to ask the right questions, do the right thing, and put an event like this together. So, Mayor, thank you for everything you've done for our community. I just want to say a few words and, again, praise the administration and you for coming out today. I see some of our senior Olympians here, Pat Trombetta, and the rest of the guys and ladies who won gold or silver or bronze during the Senior Olympics. New Jersey, Woodbridge hosts that event, and we're really proud of the work that you've done. In terms of legislature and what we've done over the last several years, a lot has been in response to the pandemic. And more recently, I've written a law that establishes telemedicine. So anyone who needs to reach a provider, a doctor, or nurse practitioner, or someone can't get to the office and has to really make a phone call and do a video or an audio visit with your doctor or your nurse, you can do that now. And so we found it very difficult during the pandemic, obviously, for people to get out and see their doctor and do it in a manner that is safe. We're also working on expanding the PAD program to raise the eligibility for seniors in Senior Gold and PAD, so they have a greater opportunity for some of those benefits. So the list is pretty long. But there's one thing I'll tell you that we have, as chairman of the Health Committee, when Senior Citizens is part of that, our office and the staff that we have there in Woodbridge here on Broadway Avenue is terrific. And there's probably a lot of people in the audience here today and over here at the booths who have had experience with our staff, whether it's about benefits that they're entitled to or questions about anything, they're always there. So I would encourage you to call our number 732-855-7441 with any needs, any questions that you have. They're a terrific resource for everyone. So I'm really pleased to be here to see all of you today and to be a part of this program and part of what the mayor has done. And my colleagues in the legislature, the speaker who is amazing, Assemblyman Lopez, and others who fight every day for the seniors in our community. There's one thing that I've learned in my years in Trenton and growing up here in Woodbridge is that we need to embrace our senior population, because there are countries around the world who embrace older Americans, older people in their countries. They depend on their wisdom and their knowledge and their experience. And here in our state, in our country, we need to do more of that. And so I'm always pleased to be able to have a conversation with an older New Jerseyan. I talk about their experiences and their needs and their perspective on life. It's instructive for me, and it's just a great conversation to have. So thank you for all that you do, and thank you for being here today, everyone that participated in this program. Mayor, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Senator. I realized that I really should have asked Assembly Speaker Craig Coughlin to come up and talk, because on January 31st of this year, he officially became a senior citizen. He was born in 1958 like I was, so on January 31st he turned 65. I have 17 more days, so I'm not in any hurry. But it really is important to ask Craig to come up and speak, because he's been an equally good advocate. He's got experience at all levels of government. He's just a tremendous public servant. And one of you, and I'm soon to join him, my great friend Craig Coughlin.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm looking forward to celebrating your birthday and welcoming you to the club. It's a pleasure to be with everybody. Good morning. How are you? I know I can see how excited everybody was when they said, "Oh, good, another Irish politician's going to talk. This is great. It's as good as it gets." All right, let me ask you a question. Who here is not from Woodbridge? If you're, all right, move. You should move to Woodbridge. Look at all the services that you have. Look at that list of all the concerts that go on in Woodbridge Township. If you can't find something to do in Woodbridge Township every day, you're not trying hard enough, right? We have 4 pools. We have music every day. We have senior services that beat the man. So move to Woodbridge, and let's hear a big round of applause for my friend John McCormick, who's just a phenomenal mayor who does tremendous things and understands what it takes to make a great town around. And to all of the people who work here and all the people who serve here in the Senior Services Division and Department of Health, thank you for all that you do. Thank you all for coming out today. And I just want to take a couple of seconds, because I know, as I go around and I talk to senior citizens, I hear a few things, and I hear about how the challenges that you face from prescription drug costs, and Joe has talked about that. But I also hear about the challenges you face because of property taxes. It's something that's at the top of everybody's list. And I want you to know it's at the top of our list in Trenton as well. I mean, I hope all of you have had to take advantage of the Anchor program if you're a homeowner or if you're a renter. Let's not forget that renters are there. And in fact, as Joe Vitale reminded me before I came up, the notion of making sure that renters were included came from some veterans right here in Woodbridge, because it matters to those folks as well. And the Anchor program for homeowners has been really well subscribed. And people, I hope you have all taken advantage of it. Somebody stopped me before and said a friend of theirs hadn't done it. I think that time has passed, but next year's coming. It's in the governor's budget again this year. But let's recognize how important senior citizens are to our community and the role that you play. Look, on top of becoming a senior citizen, I've had the great fortune of becoming a grandfather in the last couple of months. I have a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old, and if you got a lot of time, just meet me. I'll show you like 1,000 pictures of each of them shamelessly. They're adorable, beautiful, amazing, and all those things. So one of the things the best things we have in New Jersey going for us are grandkids. It keeps our parents here. But too many of you have to make a decision about whether you stay here, whether you can continue to grow old here, or grow old here, or whether you have to move out. And so the Anchor program is our first step at trying to make sure that we fight that back. But I think we should do more. And as we approach the budget season, I think we have to make that at the top of our list, making sure that we address the property tax issues that seniors face each and every day. And so I'm here to tell you that we're continuing to work on those things, that's going to be a priority. The senior, the anchor program helped nearly 400,000 homeowners benefited from that program too. And we're going to work on those other things. We've done some other things too that are important to you. As more and more of us seniors work, we included people of senior citizens in the Age Discrimination Act, the Law Against Discrimination Act. We've expanded the earned income tax people to people up to 70, and we increased, this is something for everybody, we've increased dramatically the increase of retirement income that's excluded from your income tax up to $150,000. So we're continuing to focus on those things that are important to you. It's a pleasure to be with you. I ask you and urge you all to make sure that if you have any questions, reach out to our office. Make sure you're reaching out and taking advantage of all the amazing services you have right here in Woodbridge Township. And I hope you can enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to shut up so you can stand up and exercise after the mayor says goodbye. So thanks everybody for letting me have a couple minutes of your time. I appreciate it. Great to be with you.
Thank you very much. Our last piece of the program, we're going to quickly present proclamations to the Senior Olympians from Woodbridge. We didn't mention the Senior Olympics. We saved it till the end, but it's a wonderful program the second weekend in September every year. 20+ events all throughout Woodbridge Township. There's sedentary events like darts and bowling and horseshoes and cornhole. There's more active events like swimming and running. Whatever you find that you like, you can do. It's a wonderful weekend. People make lifelong friendships. People from all over the country come here, not just all over New Jersey. And we have several of our medalists. So we're going to go quickly through this because a lot of them are not here. So when I call your name, please come in front and then move down the side because we'll take a picture. Ahmad Abdallah. Joseph Adams. Gold medalist, bocce doubles, gold medalist, racquetball doubles. Now come on up and get your Joe. Come on up and get your Louis Algaze. Yeah. Marcia Anderson. Silver medalist bowling. Lakshman Athlage. Elizabeth Baldwin. Tom Barrett. Emmanuel Bernhardt. Gold medalist swimming 50-meter backstroke. Harry Bernstein. Patricia Bernstein. Ron Blackwell. Susan Bobrowski. Robert Boyd, Dr. Boyd. John Canova. Robert Cedrone. Catherine Chesley. Howard Chin. Silver medalist 200 meters track, bronze medalist 400 meters track, gold medalist 1500. Congratulations. Joyce Chin. Shuja Chao. Silver medalist track 1500. Shuja Chowdhury. Gold medalist table tennis doubles. Doug Christie. Frederick Collins. Doug Christie's here. Silver medalist cornhole doubles. Fred Collins. Pankajesh Dabal Deb. Harold Engstrom. Dominic Fazio. Harold, bronze medal 500-meter freestyle swimming. No, that's you, that's him. Dominic Fazio, silver medalist, cornhole doubles. Gold medalist, bocce doubles, that's how he got the nickname Bocce Galoop. Jim Ferreter, Andres Flakowicz, Suf, Andres is here, gold medalist table tennis doubles. Sue Freeman Patterson, Robert Golden, Louise Gordon, Sandra Hansard, Linda Henry, Sally Jack, Pete Jakovich, William Jaruzelski, Sheila Javis, John Karczewski, Sheila Davis in the house. Bronze medalist bowling singles, John Karczewski. Gold medaling in bowling doubles, gold medalist in cornhole doubles, gold medalist in horseshoes. Not bad. Bob Casimir, he's at work. Judy Casimir. Joseph Kaber. Jamnafa Namoler. Oh. Sandra Hansen. Okay. All right. Sandra Hansen. Sandra Hansard, bronze medalist bowling doubles. And you want Chesley?
Thank you.
All right, you'll take that for her. Jamnafta, gold medalist cornhole singles, silver medalist table tennis doubles. Congratulations. Kathleen Cohn, Kevin Kopko, Judith Kreisel, Kurt Kreisel, Scott Langevin. Whoop. Kurt?
My wife was,
Judith and Kurt?
yeah.
Kurt, silver medalist mini golf. His wife Judy, silver medalist mini golf. Scott Langevin, Jerry Lucanti, Meredith Linden, John McCormick. No, it's a whole bunch. Hitesh Shah, Laura Supp is in the house. Bronze mini golf, bronze shot put, silver horseshoe, silver cornhole, gold billiards. Dean Minetti, Enzo Martino I saw. Where's Enzo? Probably won in billiards. Oh, he's not here anymore. Angel Medina, Gail Nolan, Carol Sigismondi. Oh, Gail Nolan in the house. Gold medalist mini golf. Carol Sigismondi. Tom McAuliffe is here. Silver medalist in golf. William McHale. Daniel McLean. James Nolan. Jennifer. Jim Nolan? Okay. You're Daniel? All right. Silver medalist swimming 100 freestyle. Gold swimming 50-meter freestyle. Congratulations. Jennifer Ocampo. Anthony Russo. Patricia Ryan. Anthony Russo. Bronze mini golf, silver in horseshoes, and gold for DJing. Patricia Ryan. Robin Scoville. Cassandra Scoville Hamlet. Oh, you got it. You're Robin? Robin, silver medal in basketball foul shooting and gold medalist in horseshoes. And you're Cassandra? Silver in foul shooting, silver in cornhole, and gold in horseshoes. Ajita Shah. Stephen Sharkey. Willie Shoemate. Sydney Sitt. Willie's here too. Okay, silver track 1500, gold table tennis. Willie has a silver in 50-meter track and gold in long jump. Judith Stolar. Walter Smith. Kevin Smith. Oh, Walter Smith. Bronze in basketball accuracy, silver in mini golf. Kevin Smith. Scott Smith. Laura Supp. Wait, I said her already. Pat Trombetta, the guy who brought the Senior Olympics to town in 2007. Silver in mini golf, silver in darts. What happened in billiards, man? Come on. Lisa Yee, John Weworski, Johnny gold medal in tennis mixed doubles. And John Vitale. No, not Joe Vitale. I watched you play pool. You didn't get a medal. You beat me, but you didn't get a medal. All right, you guys get toward the center. All right. So to close this up, thank you all for coming. We are going to take some pictures of the team up here, and then they'll be mingling around. The exhibitors are still here. Please take advantage of all the talent in this room right now to help yourselves and your families out. Thank you all very much for coming.